best-selling gold exploration in Nevada has just opened up. And here to tell me more about it is the CEO of Quebec Nickel, Johan Lambrechts. Johan, it's a pleasure to see you again. How are you?
G'day, Shay. Thank you for having me once again. Always great.
Now, let's kick off with the gold project and the name. You are currently known as Quebec Nickel, but I may have hinted that that doesn't quite match up to your current name. I believe a name change is underway.
That's correct. We're known currently as Quebec Nickel, but with the nickel market doing what it's done in the past, we were looking for a new project, which we found in the form of the Ecru Gold Project in Nevada, and finding a gold project required a name change. Quebec Nickel wouldn't work anymore for a company exploring for gold in Nevada. So we changed it to Aurbis Resources. Orbis is the Latin word which back then described the sort of the known world. And I figured we could replace the O in Orbis with an AU, bringing the gold in, still sounding the same. And so now Orbis, directly translated, would mean golden world, really. And we see gold as, it represents prosperity and growth. And those are traits that we would like to bring into the company and are working hard to do so.
What a fitting new name for the company to come. But let's get into what is a very exciting project, and that is the Ecru project in Nevada. Tell me a little bit more about this.
Well, Ecru is surrounded by Nevada gold mines, major JV there between Barrick and Newmont. Across the valley from us is the Cortez mining complex, and about 8 kilometers south of us is the Pipeline mining complex. Both of them belong to the Nevada Gold Mines joint venture, and both are long-standing massive gold operations. Then pretty close to the Cortez complex is a recent discovery of the 4 Mile Gold Project. That's Barrick. And right next door to us, literally on the other side of the fence, is the Robertson gold discovery from Nevada Gold Mines. So we're excited by the area that we're in. There's a huge amount of current mining and discovery going on in the last 8 or so years, maybe 10. And part of that is because the outcropping geology is where all the old discoveries were made. And but that's now been done. Everything that's poked out of the ground has been sort of discovered, and now it's the undercover geology that matters. And we're on the edge of the Crescent Valley. There's a small portion of the property that is outcropping, but the rest is undercover, and that means that it's realistically not been looked at. So we're very excited by where we are. The structural signatures are also pretty good. The structure that is associated with the Cortez mineralization, the Cortez fault, is projected to run through our property. There's some geophysical lineaments and things that connect the pipeline through to our property. So we're at the confluence of some pretty good geology, not only just good neighbors.
Golden name, as well as being out in gold country. It's certainly a great place to start with a project. Now, obviously, you're dying to get some boots on the ground and go check this project out. So what are sort of some of the next things you're going to be doing over here with the crew, and what can investors look forward to hearing about?
Well, we're currently in the dying phases or closing phases of a financing. And then we will hit the ground running. We've got a geological report that's being done. And the findings of that report is essentially what we will action. But from a historic perspective, the Ecru property has been largely overlooked by exploration. In the last 30 years, it's had 5 drill holes only, of which the first 3 were drilled in the mid-1990s. And that was done before geophysics. So I don't know what they targeted and how they targeted. And the geophysics that was done more recently did identify targets which were not followed up on, which is great for us. And the 2 sort of modern 2018 drill holes that were drilled intersected both there were gold intersects, but they also had geochemistry that associated with the Robertson discovery. All excellent pointers, and none of that has been followed up. So for us, we'll close the financing, put some money in the bank, get the report done, which should be completed fairly soon, and then. I mean, you've spoken to me many times in the field. I like being in the field, and because then we'll hit the ground running. We'll do the exploration.
I will take any opportunity to talk to a geo in his happy place, which is walking around and picking up rocks. Listen, it certainly sounds like a compelling opportunity is here, Johan. I can't wait to speak with you again, and I really hope it's when you're coming from site.
Yeah, no, I'll be flying over there soon.